Yeah, I'm pretty sure that there are more promiscuous. Let's start with this. Let's start with my claim here.
Okay.
There are more promiscuous women than there are promiscuous men. Do you agree or disagree?
How do you define promiscuous?
So when I'm talking about promiscuous, I'm not talking about like the desire or the want. I'm talking about actually taking an action. So a man could desire, for example, to want to sleep with a new woman every single day of the week.
Yeah.
Most men can't do that. 99.99% of men can't do that. But he's not able to actually act on his desires. I'm talking about the actual action of like regularly hooking up with people. So when so that's what I'm talking about when I'm saying promiscuity. So
I mean, my claim has nothing to do with that as much as it is just that I think that, you know, at a certain point in society, there was a norm that has now changed, and I think that men are the leaders and enforcers. Therefore,
Excuse me.
therefore, I'd say that it's more in the men's control.
Graffito Tagged donated $200. Go on YouTube and find hawk or owl sounds to blast to scare out birds. It's what huge office buildings with large doors to the outside do every night.
Can you please
can
try
you
it?
find an owl sound or something?
Are you saying like men were promiscuous first? Kind of.
I'd say that like the culture just like shifted, and men have historically had more power in the culture and had the leading position in relationships. So
well,
I think that's kind of why the shift
Okay.
happened. But I would also go back to what I said of I think it's kind of like an irrelevant conversation to have, and that I am kind of a hypocrite, and I'm not like super strong on this
I've moved
stance.
we're totally off of the hypocrisy.
Okay,
component.
okay,
You
sure.
already conceded.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now we're speaking about the actual claim that you made. So the claim here, male promiscuity drives female promiscuity.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree? Are women the gatekeepers of sex?
I would say that that's irrelevant
How is it irrelevant?
because I think it's a two-way thing.
But-
But that's
okay,
not
so
part
this-
of my
But this ties into my argument of while there are promiscuous men and promiscuous women, it's my belief that there are more promiscuous women who can act on their promiscuity as compared to promiscuous men.
I mean, I just like to see like I don't know. Like I genuinely, I don't know how to answer that question. I mean, you could make arguments
okay, but
for
so
either way.
who's the
I don't think-
gatekeeper? Who's the gatekeeper of sex, men or women?
In what? Probably women, yeah.
Okay,
I'm willing to like concede. If
You want?
I'm willing to have my
Wait.
mind changed, I should say. If
Okay.
yeah, I'll indulge you. Yeah, probably women.
Okay, and so but you said male promiscuity drives female promiscuity, but if women are the gatekeepers of sex, isn't the blame to be laid on women for their own promiscuity?
But it's not to. Wait, oh my god, I feel like you're mind fucking me right now. Wait, say that again. Say that again.
Aren't
Yeah. Yes.
women to blame for their own promiscuity?
Yeah, I'm just gonna say like the greater cultural shift I think is like men. Okay, are women to blame for their own promiscuity? I would say that a lot of times like the culture has shifted so that like women think that if they have sex, it'll lead to somewhere that it's not going to lead if they put out earlier. But yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll concede. I honestly, I'm not gonna try and fight you on this. Like,
Why not?
I'll concede to that because
Nick, can you
I
play the
didn't-
owl noise? Sorry, guys, we have birds in the studio, so we're gonna see if the owl noises.
It's on the light right there. Can I please go grab it?
Can I lock myself in the bathroom while you do this?
I'll go grab it with my hands and put it outside. I'm willing to.
All right,
just a
stop
bird.
that shit. That's fucking obnoxious and it's not doing anything.
Brian,
What's up?
can I just go grab it with my hands and put it outside?
I don't
Please.
think it's gonna let you
Bro,
grab
it's
it.
not going to let you grab it.
I'm very careful.
You're not-
I deal with
if it
nature
comes
all
down-
the time.
If it comes down here, you can get it, but
Okay.
I'm not going to
Deal.
have you go there. Sorry, guys. Fucking birds. The Matrix is attacking us. They sent some birds to fuck up the stream, bro. Oh, man. Graffito, by the way, the owl sounds did not work whatsoever. So, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate here. So, yeah. Okay, where were we?
I was just saying
Does
that
nobody
point
wanna,
I don't feel super strongly about.
You
I
don't
was
have
just-
any thoughts on this? You don't have any
I'm
thoughts?
lost in this conversation.
Yeah.
I have thoughts.
Wait, what was the original question?
Okay, so the original question was, she said male promiscuity drives female
I
promiscuity.
was trying to be contrarian. Yeah.
To that question, I don't really have an answer. But from what you were saying earlier of who I think the gatekeeper of sex is, I would say women, because usually we're the ones that are kind of allowing it to happen or not. Because most of the time it's not a girl pressuring a guy into sex, it'll be a guy pressuring a girl into sex. So to that question, I do have an answer.
Well, and even removing pressuring into it, who's more likely to make the other person wait for sex, the man or the woman?
Most likely the woman. And back to what we were talking about a while ago about commitment and stuff. A lot of women will not have sex just to prevent being used for sex. So that's why women will prevent it, just to see a man's true intentions.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, though, what I think because going back to the original claim, male promiscuity drives female promiscuity, there's definitely promiscuous men out there, of course. But I guess I'd like to frame it like this. Any woman can be a slut. Very
Yeah.
few men can be a slut.
Do you think maybe you said that because like more of the very few men that can be a slut are more vocal about it because it's more socially acceptable, so you hear more about it versus like
Yeah.
women being secretive and sneaky about being promiscuous? Or maybe I'm just like totally talking about something else, but
I don't think that's why. Yeah.
I
would-
actually disagree with Brian on something in which I think it's obviously easier for women to get sex if they want sex, but I think it is more socially acceptable for men to sleep with multiple women than for women to sleep with multiple men.
And I think that
I
women
don't-
kind of try to
well-
be like
he
men.
disagrees with that.
Yeah, I don't disagree with that.
Okay.
I
Then
don't-
we're in
Is
agreement.
that wrong? I don't think that's wrong, though.
No, I don't think that's wrong either.
Like, there's
think what's
reasons.
wrong?
I
Right,
think this
exactly.
question in general is kind of like a bit irrelevant. I feel like it's a kind of a confusing question.
Yeah.
I think it's relevant in which we're talking about dating. And so women definitely are the gatekeepers of sex, but obviously men do initiate wanting to have sex more than women want to.
But I don't
generally
think, I
speaking.
don't think that men promiscuity
Gonna-
has any effect
Imagine
on
if
a
it pooped on
woman's.
one of us.
No, it did. It pooped on the light. It had its tail on the light, and I saw it poop in the light. I swear, I'm
No
not.
fucking
It's not a
way.
joke. I'm being very serious.
I probably will.
It pooped
You're not
straight
gonna
into
clean
the
it?
light.
I'll clean it.
Maddie will, Maddie, she will clean the bird poop. Okay, well, I'll move on.